IVM.
Hi,
You're
listening to IVM
Daily.
Hey guys, I'm Gaurav and welcome to another episode of IVM Daily, a show where IVM staffers talk about what's going around the world and what's going around in their mind. Today in the studio I have with me Abbas and Alika.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey guys. So, the Infinity War movie just has come out on Friday.
Yeah.
And of the three of us over here, only Abbas has watched it so far.
We're all extremely jealous.
But you know, this brought up...
Priorities, guys, priorities. You should have gone for the early morning shows.
Yeah, not all of us are willing to get up at 5 in the morning and go
For Infinity War,
7
I will
o'clock
not
show.
sleep the entire night.
Clearly.
If you guys want to catch our talk on Infinity War, you should check out the previous episode of IVM Daily, where Abbas shows his love for the movie and the franchise.
Yeah. It's not a review, it's just a pre-hype about how hyped we are about the movie. And yet we see two people still haven't seen it. Shame.
It literally released on Friday.
And I
which
literally
is-
saw it Friday morning.
Well, never mind.
So this actually, in the office, brought up the point about spoilers. You know, Abbas is threatening and blackmailing me to like spoil things from the movie, and I have to be like, no, please don't.
Threatening and blackmailing are very harsh words. I mean, even if I express about the desire to talk about the movie, you're like, no. I'm like,
Obviously, man, we haven't watched it yet. Give us some time, like at least like 3-4 days, like pass after the movie. Don't even
fine.
do.
I won't tell you Batman dies.
Okay, yeah. I know the difference between DC and Marvel, man. Okay, I'm not that much of a non-fan.
Non-nerd.
Non-nerd.
I just want to say that we will not be posting or talking about any spoilers on this episode. So this is a safe to listen to episode.
Yeah, if I unfortunately blurt out a spoiler, the producer will take it off, but it would have ruined it for the producer. I can't help it.
Yeah, man, you'd have ruined my day. So, the thing is, now spoilers actually today in the movie industry itself, it has become a big issue.
Yeah.
Also TV.
TV, and I mean, it's all because of the social media and how it reaches us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure for this movie, the Marvel superhero actors, they themselves did some kind of campaign to like speak out against spoilers.
Yeah, not just the actors, the directors of the movie, all of social media, all of Marvel social media, whether it was on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, they very clearly before, in fact, after the first promo came out, they actually posted pictures of a note with the hashtag that said Thanos demands your silence. Thanos, of course, the big bad guy of the movie. And that was kind of the campaign that they ran, because this film is full of surprises, and they don't want it to be leaked. In fact, that was one of the reasons that they preponed the India release of the film, so that they wanted the film to globally open on this very same day, so that everybody experiences that the story together and it doesn't get out.
So much to avoid spoilers.
Yeah. And I think it makes sense because we live in a time where one tweet can totally ruin the fun of your movie.
Right.
So Marvel has been very considerate and very they've given a lot of attention to this. Every talk show that the actors have been on, the comic book writers have also been insisting people do not spoil the movie. So yeah, this has been a part of the proper publicity campaign of the movie.
Yeah. They've even kept certain actors in check by not letting them know what happened in the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
Cough, Tom Holland.
So wait, what happened with Tom Holland? They didn't tell him what happens in the movie.
Tom Holland just read and shot the scenes that he's in. He doesn't know what happens in the rest of the movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So because he's such a...
He's had a history of giving
Yeah.
spoilers.
Like what has he done before?
He's given out certain plot points, casually not realizing that he's actually giving out what would be considered by fans as major spoilers when Spider Homecoming came out.
Did they do the same thing for Mark Ruffalo, I believe, since he live streamed a bit of Thor Ragnarok?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure he was given a pat down before going on the publicity campaign. I'm sure they've confiscated all his
they have those
phones.
little red dot lasers trained on them during every
That's actually, Marvel
convention.
security in the backstage.
But it's true, like even I've been on Twitter and Facebook and any other social media, and it feels like I'm dodging a minefield.
Yeah,
I have
that's
to.
true.
I look at the tweet, and it's like it just says the word infinity, and I have to scroll real fast to go away from it. And I know people who, and it's barely been a couple days. I know people who have already been spoiled for it. They say, I logged on to Facebook, the first thing I saw was an Infinity War spoiler.
Yeah.
And it's such a, I don't know, it's such a mean thing to do. Why would you do that? Why would you intentionally post a spoiler just to take out the enjoyment for others? They're not affecting you. So why would you just be so vindictive?
Yeah, again, it's a part of a rat race. They just want to imply that they've seen it before anybody else did.
No, but have you guys ever spoiled anything for anyone?
No, I've never spoiled anything for anyone intentionally.
Not that I can think of intentionally. I have had things spoiled for me.
Yeah, same here.
So like back in the day before I had Facebook or any sort of social media, and this was like several years ago, when Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince came out, there's a pretty
You
big
mean
spoiler.
the book?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the movie.
Not
yes,
the
the
movie,
book.
yeah.
When that came out, there was a pretty big spoiler at the end of the book. And, I went to class in college and somebody had scribbled on the blackboard. Can I tell the
The
spoiler now?
identity of...
Okay, just
Yeah,
say.
can I say? So they had written. I hope everybody's read Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by now. But in case you haven't, there's a spoiler.
Yeah,
They
so
wrote-
skip ahead
If
by...
they haven't by now, they don't want to. Like, let's be honest.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, come on. I'm just waiting 20 years.
Anyway, they wrote Snape kills Dumbledore. Okay, it was the worst thing I had read. Those 3 words made me so miserable. I just got the book. Okay, that book is 600 odd pages. I am on page 100. I cannot have possibly read 600 pages on the same day that I bought it. Why would you do this?
For me, that happened when Order of the Phoenix came out, and I used to go to these Harry Potter chat rooms. When chat rooms were a thing. The
Good
moment
times.
I logged on, there was a guy who had put his text size at like 26 or something in bold.
Oh, no.
And all he said was Sirius Black dies. And I was like,
no.
dude, really?
Dude.
That
yes.
is the worst feeling.
But okay, this brings up another point, which is after how long after something has been released
Right.
is it acceptable to spoil it for others?
Well, like you just saw, she was even hesitant to spoil Half-Blood Prince,
Yeah.
which came out like 10 years
I
ago.
mean, for me, I would be like, listen, I mean, if you haven't, for something like, I don't know, the Star Wars movies, the first
Right.
6 ones at least.
Right.
You know, if you haven't, if there's any spoiler in that, you can't be like, hey, spoiler alert, don't talk about the Star Wars movies.
I mean, yeah, it depends.
It's not about talking about the movie itself, but I feel like there are certain plot points or plot twists that there are people who haven't ever gotten into it.
Right.
And they may someday, or they've heard of it from someone else and they're like,
Like
okay, I'm going to get into it soon.
Right. When you saw The Empire Strikes Back for the first time, did you know the big twist that was coming towards the end?
I did, but that's because
did.
it's. I mean, the main reason is because it's such a talked about.
Exactly.
series.
It's such a
So
milestone.
I guess it might have taken it out, like a little bit of the magic of what Star Wars
like
was.
when I saw it, I didn't know what the big twist was,
Right.
and I was I think 11 or 12 years old. So for me, I
love
want
that.
I want everyone to have that same experience because it blew my mind when I saw that.
Exactly. I mean, I
So,
would
but-
imagine if
yeah.
if I did not know about
Exactly.
that twist.
Yeah.
Which
There were
I think
air
everyone-
quotes that Gaurav just did.
Like I mean, most people know it now, but I mean, if I didn't know it when I was going into the movie,
Right.
It would have changed my whole perception of those movies.
And the thing is that I think so for movies now, I think the baseline time period that is considered is to be a week. So let's say Infinity Wars open
That's still
on
really
Friday.
less.
So by next Friday, because the thing is, all these fan pages will start making memes, jokes will go viral. So by the time, in fact, I remember the official Game of Thrones Facebook page spoiled their own episode 48 hours after it aired. So
What?
it was like, yeah, in order to promote the next episode, although the first line did say spoiler alert, but yeah, so you can never really, I think, put a line now on what's the time period to spoil something.
All right, guys. So if you guys haven't already caught the new Marvel Infinity
Please do, by
movie.
the way. This is not a spoiler. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
Please go watch it.
Please do watch it this week, so it doesn't get spoiled for you.
Yeah.
If movies or franchises have been spoiled for you,
Yeah.
please tweet to us on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah. The
or
Flash
Facebook.
cameo is amazing. You got to look out for that.
Our handle is at IVM Podcasts, and you can use the hashtag IVM Daily.
Yeah. Also, Luke Skywalker.
Okay. Stop. You gotta stop, Abbas. Okay.
Fine.
And you can catch me at Instagram at aya_G. Abbas.
You can catch me on Twitter at Abbas Momin. I swear I won't spoil anything for you.
And Alika.
You can find me on Twitter at Cape Fox Alex.
Cool. Until next time, guys. Bye.
He bends down to test the warm water for his bath. He comes here to quench his thirst for a hot shower and some podcasts. You can witness how he enjoys having other people talk about cool stuff in his bathroom. Indeed, it helps him with his loneliness. You can find more of his species on ivmpodcast.com, your one-stop destination where you can check out the coolest Indian podcasts. Happy listening.